Should we raise the legal age to buy cigs to 21? Simon Clark is from the pro-smoking group Forest. Doug Mutter is in favour of increasing the age limit. Gentlemen, welcome to you both. Simon, let's start with you. I know I've seen a press release that you've issued saying it's potty in the context of having a coherent approach to how old people should be to judge risk. At 16, they can have sex, they can join the army, but they have to wait till 21 to buy cigarettes if this goes through.
Hello, Colin. Yes, just to quickly correct you, we're not pro-smoking, we're pro-choice, because we've never encouraged anybody to smoke. We totally accept that there are serious health risks associated with smoking, and we support all education campaigns to educate people about the health risks of smoking. But when people get to 18, they are fully informed about the health risks of smoking. I have two children, both in their 20s now. They were under no illusions when they were 18 about the health risks of smoking because it was drummed into them from a very, very early age. And that goes for every other child these days. And so to raise it to 21 infantilizes young adults. I mean, if they are adults at the age of 18, which legally they are, government must treat them like adults. We can't treat them like small children, because what we have to do in this country is stop having the state interfere all the time. We need to put personal choice and personal responsibility back at the top of the political agenda, because people have to take responsibility for their own health. They have to be encouraged to do that by educating themselves. But if they choose to make decisions that government doesn't like, we have to respect that choice, especially when we're talking about a legal product such as tobacco.
Doug Mutter, is there not another problem, which is that we force it underground? I mean, I think of my older daughters who all either vape or smoke, or actually do a bit of both. And if you said to them, actually, you have to be 21 before you buy a packet of fags, they'd find a way. And in so doing, their respect for the rule of law would just diminish that little bit. And I think that's really corrosive.
I think just firstly, for clarity and context, my position is not that I'm supportive of a raise of the age. That's a decision for the government and the government alone to make. My point is more around that what the government should bring out of this review is further education, to touch on the point that Simon's mentioned there, further education to clear away the misinformation in terms of what alternatives there are to smoking out there, vaping being a major one that's having an impact. So any decision on the legal age to buy is a decision for the government alone. To make and justify.
Just on vaping, and I hear what you're saying, and I think I agree with a lot of what you're saying. But it's true that I could walk from where I sit in Paddington, and I could take you down. Maybe you know some of the outlets on Oxford Street, who are flogging vapes, which are, the contents are 50 times stronger, some of them, than cigarettes.
Which is a huge opportunity, because there are so many. The very street you're talking about walking down, these retailers aren't specialist vape retailers. They're selling gifts and souvenirs. They're not licensed in any way. And as part of our work with the UK VIA, we're really pushing that to sell vaping products, you should have a license. You should be a specialist retailer, because that negates any of the issues that you're talking about right there. And people are then going to gain the correct advice on their journey if they want to switch from smoking to vaping, because they are with a specialist who has gone through training and understands what the product is.
OK, Simon, just a final thought, if we may, on the sort of philosophy behind this. It seems to me that in a free society, people have the right to wreck their health. I mean, I mentioned in my monologue in the last hour, there was a Northern Irishman who tragically died on the Isle of Man a couple of days ago. 260 plus riders have died in the Isle of Man TT races since 1911. People have a fundamental right to take risks if that's what they want to do.
Well, that's absolutely right. And I actually don't smoke, but I am overweight. I'm probably morbidly obese. I know I should lose weight, but what is not going to get me to lose weight is the government bullying me, hectoring me, and trying to force me to lose weight, because I will simply turn around and say, it's none of your business how much I weigh. If I choose to lose weight, that's up to me. And the same thing goes for smoking. We're very supportive of vaping. because we believe it's great that there is a choice of reduced risk products. But if you choose to smoke because you actually prefer smoking to vaping, then government must respect that choice. And we can't have a situation where some people are trying to get smoking banned, because effectively what this proposal is, it's a form of creeping prohibition. We've seen it with the smoking ban, we've seen it with the ban on menthol cigarettes, where an entire category of cigarette was banned. Now they're trying to ban young adults from smoking or buying tobacco. It's totally wrong.